Dear viewers, in today's session, we will explore the features of professional education as per NEP 2020. Dear viewers, please watch the entire video. The video will be followed by MCQs based on the presentation. Let us try to understand the professional education under NEP 2020. The National Education Policy, NEP 2020 envisions a complete transformation of the education system in India to meet the needs of the 21st century. One of the key areas it addresses is professional education, which includes fields like engineering, medicine, law, management, agriculture, teacher education, and others. NEP 2020 calls for professional education to become more holistic, multidisciplinary, accessible, and aligned with national development goals. Key features of professional education under NEP 2020. 1. Integration with higher education institutions. HEI's professional education should not be isolated but integrated into multidisciplinary institutions. Standalone institutions, like engineering or law colleges, are encouraged to evolve into large multidisciplinary universities. This fosters cross-disciplinary learning and enhances problem-solving, creativity, and innovation. Example, an engineering student may study environmental ethics or public policy alongside core technical subjects. 2. Holistic and multidisciplinary curriculum. The curriculum in professional programs will include humanities, arts, ethics, communication skills, environmental education, and Indian knowledge systems. Focus on developing not just job-ready skills but also critical thinking, ethics, and leadership abilities. Example, a medical student might take courses on sociology or bioethics to improve patient understanding and empathy. 3. Flexibility and choice-based credit system. CBCS students will have greater flexibility in choosing subjects and may earn credits across institutions. Encouragement of multiple entry and exit points even in professional courses under the Academic Bank of Credits ABC. 4. Emphasis on ethics and professional values. Professional education will incorporate ethical reasoning, professional commitment, constitutional values, and social responsibility as core outcomes. The goal is to produce not just professionals but responsible citizens and nation builders. 5. Promotion of research and innovation. Professional institutions are encouraged to establish research and development (R&D) centers, innovation hubs, and industry-academia collaboration. Students will be encouraged to engage in problem-solving projects, internships, and live cases. 6. Use of technology and digital learning. Integration of ICT-based learning, online education, simulations, and AI tools in professional education. Hybrid models of learning will enhance both accessibility and quality. Example, law students may use virtual courtrooms for mock trials, engineering students may use virtual labs. 7. Teacher and faculty development. Faculty in professional education must undergo continuous professional development (CPD). The policy promotes pedagogical training, interdisciplinary exposure, and academic leadership skills among faculty. 8. Entry through common national level tests. To ensure transparency, merit, and access, national level entrance examinations for professional programs will be standardized and conducted by National Testing Agency (NTA). Example, a single national test for legal education or agricultural universities. 9. Encouraging Indian languages in professional education. NEP recommends that wherever possible, Professional education should be offered in regional languages, especially in early years. This promotes inclusivity and better comprehension among rural and first generation learners. 10. Autonomy and accountability. Professional institutions will receive graded autonomy based on performance, accreditation, and governance. There will be transparent audits, accountability mechanisms, and outcome based evaluations. 11. Emphasis on internships and practical experience. Students across disciplines must undergo internships, apprenticeships, or field projects as a part of the curriculum. This will strengthen industry academia linkages and enhance employability. 12. Internationalization and global standards. Professional education will be aligned with global benchmarks. Collaboration with foreign universities, joint degrees, and student faculty exchange programs will be promoted. 13. Focus on inclusivity and access. NEP 2020 envisions equitable access to professional education for SC Cent, OBC, rural, and economically weaker sections. Scholarships, support systems, and inclusive policies will be strengthened. 14. Strengthening of regulatory framework. A single umbrella body called Higher Education Commission of India, HECI, will regulate all professional and non-professional higher education, excluding legal and medical education for now. Emphasis on light but tight regulation, academic freedom, and institutional accountability. 15. Reform in teacher education as professional discipline. Teacher education will be treated as a professional field like law or medicine. By 2030, the minimum degree required to teach will be a 4-year integrated B.Ed. degree. Dear viewers, let us solve some important MCQs from the presentation. 1. What is the major structural reform proposed by NEP 2020 for professional education institutions? A. Separation of technical and non-technical courses. B. Conversion of standalone institutions into multidisciplinary universities. C. Abolition of professional degrees. D. Establishment of only virtual universities. Answer. B. Conversion of standalone institutions into multidisciplinary universities. 2. According to NEP 2020, professional education should emphasize which of the following? A. Only technical skills. B. Rote learning methods. C. Holistic development and critical thinking. D. Complete detachment from humanities. Answer. C. Holistic development and critical thinking. 3. Which of the following components is included in professional curricula as per NEP 2020? A. Only subject-specific content. B. Indian knowledge systems, ethics, and communication. C. Physical training only. D. Training in sports alone. Answer. B. Indian knowledge systems, ethics, and communication. 4. What does NEP 2020 propose for faculty in professional institutions? A. No need for regular upskilling. B. Mandatory international training. C. Continuous professional development. D. Annual transfers to different institutions. Answer. C. Continuous professional development. 5. NEP 2020 recommends the use of which tools to enhance professional learning? A. Handwritten notes. B. Television lectures only. C. ICT, AI, and digital platforms. D. Physical books only. Answer. C. ICT, AI, and digital platforms. 6. The goal of integrating professional institutions into multidisciplinary ecosystems is to A. Reduce faculty numbers. B. Encourage exam-oriented preparation. C. Foster cross-disciplinary learning and innovation. D. Limit admission to specific castes. Answer. C. Foster cross-disciplinary learning and innovation. 7. NEP 2020 proposes internships and field projects in professional education to A. Replace final examinations. B. Promote practical skills and industry linkage. C. Entertain students during vacations. D. Reduce classroom teaching hours. Answer. B. Promote practical skills and industry linkage. 8. Which regulatory body is proposed under NEP 2020 for professional and higher education? A. NCTE. B. AIU. C. Higher Education Commission of India, HECI. D. UGC only. Answer. C. Higher Education Commission of India, HECI. 9. What is a key approach to evaluation and regulation of professional education institutions under NEP 2020? A. Complete deregulation. B. Light but tight regulation and outcome-based assessment. C. Government-appointed curriculum. D. Random inspection without notice. Answer. B. Light but tight regulation and outcome-based assessment. 10. What is the minimum qualification for teachers in professional education, teaching school education, by 2030 according to NEP 2020? A. 2-year diploma in education. B. Graduation in any stream. C. 4-year integrated B.Ed. Degree. D. Master's degree in any subject. Answer. C. 4-year integrated B.Ed. Degree. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education.